Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just finished watching Friday the 13th, Part 5, and yes, it is setting up. We are almost to that point where Freddy versus Jason is almost upon us. Now, we are starting to see the build up to Freddy versus Jason, which is technically, okay, say what you will about Freddy versus Jason, I loved that movie, okay? I want to see a sequel to that movie, okay? I want to see at least a couple more sequels to Freddy versus Jason, because if you think about it, what they've been doing over, I don't know, the course of quite some time is they've been, if you follow the lore, if you go back to like the beginning of the lore and the history that these two share, it's kind of almost like they were destined to be to go head to head. Because think about it, okay? Freddy Krueger, right, is born in like 1940. I think, right? Yeah, around like 1939, 1940, somewhere around there. A Nightmare on Elm Street 8, I think. Freddy's Final Nightmare, or whatever it's called. Gives us a better indication of where the franchise... No, wait, I think it's Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Dies, or whatever. Freddy... The last Nightmare on Elm Street, or something like that. I forget the actual title of the Nightmare on Elm Street movie, but where he's literally the last. He kills his last person on Elm Street. Which, in hindsight, if you think about it, Scream also takes place on Elm Street. Sidney Prescott is the whole people on Elm Street, or the kids. If you think about it, Scream takes place during the events, or when they're little kids. The little kids of everyone from Sydney to Stu are born in 1978, which means they've witnessed and heard everything that happened on Elm Street, because Scream does take place in Springfield, California, I think. Nightmare on Elm Street takes place in California, Springfield, California. 1984 to, I want to say 1994, 1995. So they know. The last child he killed and did things with happened in the 60s. So it gives Freddy Krueger time to grow in power when he returns and starts killing in 1984. But it doesn't take place in 1984. It takes place 5 years earlier, which would probably be like 1977. So he must have died in like 1967, which means the kids would have to have been born between 1950 to 1967. If we're doing it timeline wise. So he had to start killing people. He must have started killing kids and doing other things with the kids, or doing other things with the kids just to kill them in his 20s. So, and in his no. Let's just say, for safety's sake, he was born in 1939, which makes sense, because, like, well, I mean, he could have still been killing kids when he was in college, when he was going for his teaching, his teaching career. So, yeah, makes sense. Like, if you're killing little kids, I don't know. I don't kill little kids, so I wouldn't know, and I can't tell you. And I'm not a teacher. I'm not a psychopath. So I don't really know. But anyways, I'm just getting off topic. Anywho, Jason, if you think about it logically, Freddy Krueger has to be born first so that Jason can be born and die. So Jason had to have been born in around 1948 to be able to go to camp in 1957, or maybe Jason must have been born in 1947. Because if we're looking at this logically, Freddy Krueger is born in 1937. So, 1937, Freddy Krueger is born. By the age of 10, Freddy Krueger is at least born in 1937. So, when Freddy Krueger's 10, Jason Voorhees is born. So Jason is born in 1947. By the time Jason turns 10 and is able to go to Camp Crystal Lake in 1957, Freddy Krueger is already like 20 at this point. So Freddy Krueger's in his 20s. His kid is born around that time frame. So, like, I want to say early 20s to late 20s, or early 20s to mid 20s. Which would make sense timeline-wise. He's been killing little kids on the side for at least 10 years at this point. By the time he's actually dead, before the parents intervene and set his ass ablaze. So, therefore, Freddy Krueger dies in around, I want to say 1966, 1967. And the people we follow, the kids we follow, right? The teens Freddy Krueger kills, by the time they are old enough to be killed by Freddy Krueger himself in their nightmares, happens at least in 1977. And then 5 years later, Freddy 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street 2 takes place. Then the Dream Warriors happen. The Dream Master happens. The Dream Child happens. All within a year span, or like a month span of each other. Maybe like 3 months to a year of a span of time. So, at this point, Freddy Krueger has been killing again, adding more dead bodies on his record in Dream Demon form for at least at this point he's been killing kids for at least 30 years at this point. So that's a hell of a freaking record at this point. Jason, just a normal incest, a product of incest. He's been killing for less time, and he's racked up quite more of a body count than Freddy Krueger here. Like, I mean, granted, his mom had some part in that too, but not necessarily as. I mean, if you combine Jason's body count with his mother's body count of how many dead bodies they've killed collectively, I would say Jason takes the win on how much bodies he's killed. Because you gotta factor in Friday the 13th. The mother was in the first Friday the 13th movie. Jason's mother was the first villain, was the killer, and with the people he's and you gotta factor in possession. That counts too. Possession counts. If Jason is possessing you, that still counts. That still counts. In my opinion. Okay? That still counts. But anywho, Friday the 13th 5. What a movie. What a movie. I had issues with certain parts of the movie. Like, bitch, you're butt-ass naked outside after you just shaboinked a dude. And you're gonna just stand there and linger. Like, and frickin' take you're gonna take you're going to take fucking hedge cutters to the freaking face. That is the dumbest thing I have ever seen. If it was me, I would have tried to, like, roll. Like, haha, bitch, you missed me. I'ma footloose the fuck out. I'ma get up, footloose the fuck out of here, and dip. I'ma fucking run. I'ma run my ass so far down the fucking alleyway possible. I'ma find myself a boat, paddle my ass, my naked ass to the furthest, darkest alleyway and hope to God this dude in a fucking hockey mask does not chase me. That's what I would probably do. But then again, it is horror movie logic, so everything logic goes out the fucking window when you're dealing with fucking horror, when you're dealing with 1980s horror movie logic. And yes, it is balls to the fucking walls, covered with 1980s, with 1980 horror movie logic, which, look, I love the 80s, I respect the 80s, okay? My father, my mother grew up in the 80s. My stepmother, who I consider my stepmother Sheila, she was born in the 80s, so kudos. I happened to have been born in 1996. I was going to say in 1986, but that is incorrect. I was born in 1996. But on the other hand, my uncle Kevin, who did die at birth, who I am named after, was born in the 1980s, so makes sense. I think he was born, I believe it had on his birthstone, his gravestone, 1986. I could have been reading that wrong, but I'm not 100%. I'm not quite 100% sure, because I haven't seen his I haven't seen his tombstone in at least like 2-3 years at this point. But anyways, if you're looking for a 1980s horror movie, this movie is for you. This movie is bonkers. But anyways, look, we are almost to that point where Jason is going to take Manhattan and go to hell and fight Freddy Krueger, and then after he fights Freddy Krueger, he's going to fucking go to outer space. Like, this dude, we literally sent fucking Jason to outer space. We sent Jason Voorhees to outer space. But we can't do that to fucking Michael Myers. We can't do that with frickin' Leatherface. We can't send frickin' Chucky to outer space. We can't send Megan to outer space. We can't send fucking Freddy Krueger outer space, which honestly, that would be pretty interesting. See fucking see a Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy goes to Freddy's Space Nightmares. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy's Freddy's Nightmares of Outer Space, something dumb and crazy like that. Look. We need to send more serial killers in outer space, because you're telling me only out of all the horror movies we have, only two horror movie characters are able to go into outer space. One being the fucking Leprechaun, and the second being fucking Jason motherfucking Voorhees. A dude in a fucking hockey mask gets to go to outer space. Logic? Horror movie logic? What the fuck? Why? Why did we think it was a great idea to send Jason into outer space. Like, bitch, what are you thinking? Like, someone explain to me why we did not send frickin' Michael Myers in outer space. Have frickin' Michael Myers fucking cut a frickin' alien bitch's throat, stab a frickin' alien bitch in the face. Or repeatedly. Like, I wanna see aliens take on frickin' I wanna see aliens be fucking murdered by a fucking chainsaw. I wanna see Michael Myers kill frickin' aliens. I wanna see fucking Leatherface kill some fucking aliens. I wanna see Chucky take on some fucking aliens, okay? Kill as many fucking aliens as he can. I wanna see people dress up in... I wanna see Ghostface, whoever they have as Ghostface, go into outer space and kill some fucking aliens, okay? I wanna see Freddy Krueger go into fucking outer space and kill fucking aliens or gods or space beings, okay? Like, think about it. That would be fucking epic, okay? See fucking Megan take on fucking extraterrestrials? Sorry, I just spit. Like, come on. Why does the Leprechaun and fucking Jason get all the frickin' space fun? Why can't we send all the fucking horror movie icons into fucking outer space? Am I right or wrong, guys? Am I right or wrong? I want to see more horror movie characters fucking take on aliens. How fucking have Ash from the Evil Dead franchise go into fucking outer space and kill zombie aliens, demonic zombie aliens. Like, how badass would that be? Evil Dead, Ash's evil space adventures. That would be fucking badass. Get fucking Bruce Campbell in that shit. Reprise his role as fucking Ash and fucking have Ash fucking tear up some fucking demonic evil zombie fucking psycho killing evil fucking aliens. That would be fucking badass. Not saying it wouldn't be, if you do it right, it would be badass. But if you do it wrong, you're gonna end up with a fucking Leprechaun 4, Leprechaun in space type of situation. And we don't want that. We want badassery. We want, like, fucking alien, like some type, like, I'm talking Alien versus Predator type of shit right there. Like, I'm saying go full fucking badass. Just go full badass. Just throw it all on the wall. Just throw every bonkers situation at the wall. Like, just go full balls to the wall type of situation. But anyways, we are almost to that point of Freddy versus Jason. We are almost to that point in timeline-wise order, in chronological order. We are almost there. We are almost to the point where Freddy and Jason will meet, and the events of Freddy versus Jason is upon us, and we will get to that point eventually, pretty soon. And then the 12th movie, which is Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Outer Space, we will see that. And I am doing it in actual chronological order. So after Jason dies and goes to hell, Freddy vs. Jason happens. So, anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. For right now, please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.